Welcome to Pages and Ideas, the channel where we explore the best ideas from the most powerful books. If you enjoy this content, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss a new video. And if you find something useful, leave a comment, as it helps the channel grow and allows us to keep bringing high-quality content to you. Book Introduction. Today we're diving into an incredibly practical book that can transform the way you manage your money without requiring you to become a financial expert or make extreme sacrifices. The book, The Latte Factor, by David Bach, reveals a simple yet powerful rule. You don't need to earn a high income to achieve financial freedom. You just need to learn how to spend wisely. The term Latte Factor refers to all those small daily expenses we make without even thinking, like a coffee, a snack, or other minor purchases. While they may seem insignificant, over time, these small expenses can have a massive impact on our long-term financial situation. In this video, we'll explore how to identify your own latte factor and discover where you might be losing money unnecessarily. What happens when you replace small expenses with investments, with real numbers and examples? Practical steps to get started today without drastically changing your lifestyle. If you want to achieve financial freedom without working endless hours or chasing massive paychecks, this book has the answers. Let's dive into how the latte factor works and how you can apply it to your life right now. Topic 1. What is the latte factor? Practical approach with numbers and examples. The latte factor is a simple yet powerful concept. Your small, daily purchases can determine your financial future. David Bach explains that most people believe that the secret to wealth is earning more money. In reality, the key to financial freedom lies in how we spend. Let's look at a real-life example. Suppose you buy a coffee from your favorite cafe every day. The coffee costs $4. It may not seem like much, but if we calculate it over time, in a week, you spend $28. In a month, it adds up to $120. In a year, that's $4. Now here's the most powerful part. What if, instead of spending this money, you invested it? If you took those $4 every day and placed them in an investment account with an average annual return of 7%, then in 10 years, you would have over $20,000. And even more impressive, in 30 years, the amount would exceed $100,000. It's not the coffee that makes you poor. It's the habit of small, uncontrolled spending. And if you apply this not only to coffee, but also to other daily expenses, snacks, unnecessary subscriptions, takeout orders, then the numbers skyrocket. David Bach emphasizes that most people don't realize how much money is leaking out of their lives due to these small, seemingly insignificant purchases. The latte factor is a tool to help you see your money differently and understand that small changes in your daily habits can lead to massive financial transformation. Topic 2. The secret of the 3 latte factor rules. Bach simplifies his approach into 3 easy rules that anyone can follow, regardless of their income. 1. Pay yourself first. The biggest mistake people make is spending first and saving whatever is left. Bach suggests doing the opposite. Save first, then spend. How can you do this in practice? Set up an automatic savings account where a small amount is transferred daily or weekly. Even $2 per day makes a difference, because in a year, that's $730, and in 10 years, it could grow to over $10,000 if invested wisely. Instead of seeing saving as a burden, view it as an investment in your future. 2. Don't underestimate the power of small amounts. Most people believe they need large amounts of money to start investing. But the truth is that small amounts, when invested properly, can create significant wealth over time. Even $3 per day can turn into tens of thousands of euros over time, thanks to the power of compound interest. Bach shares the example of an average worker who never had a high income but consistently invested small amounts. After 40 years, he had accumulated over €1,000,000. 3. Live rich now without waiting for the future. The purpose of the Latte Factor is not to deprive yourself of everything, but to become more mindful of how you spend your money. Instead of spending unconsciously, invest in things that truly add value to your life. This doesn't mean you shouldn't enjoy life, it just means making more strategic choices about where your money goes. Bach emphasizes that financial freedom doesn't mean having millions, but having control over your finances. Knowing that you have money set aside and that your money is working for you gives you a sense of peace and security. Topic 3. How to identify your personal Latte Factor. The term Latte Factor refers to the small, daily expenses we make without a second thought, like a coffee, a snack, or a subscription service we rarely use. These seemingly insignificant expenses can add up over time and have a major impact on our financial future. Steps to identify your own Latte Factor. 1. Track your daily expenses. Keep a spending journal for a week or use a money management app. Write down every purchase, no matter how small. 2. Analyze the data. Categorize your expenses, e.g. coffee, dining out, subscriptions. Calculate how much you spend in each category weekly and monthly. 3. Identify unnecessary expenses. Ask yourself, do I really need this expense? Look for alternatives, like making coffee at home or canceling unused subscriptions. Example, let's say you discover that you spend £5 daily on snacks from a cafe. Weekly expense, £5 5 days, and 25. Monthly expense, 25 4 weeks, 100. Yearly expense, £100. In the 12 months, £1,200. Now, what if you stopped buying those snacks and instead saved or invested that money? If you invest $200 per year at an average annual return of 5%, in 10 years, you'd have over $15,000. By identifying and reducing these small expenses, you can significantly improve your financial situation without making extreme lifestyle changes. Topic 4. Practical steps to apply the Latte Factor in your life. Once you've identified your small, unnecessary expenses, the next step is to implement strategies to reduce them and redirect your savings to more valuable purposes. Strategies to reduce unnecessary expenses. 1. Substitution. Make coffee at home instead of buying it at a cafe. Pack your lunch instead of ordering takeout. 2. Cancel unnecessary subscriptions. Review your monthly subscriptions, e.g. gym, streaming services, and cancel the ones you rarely use. 3. Limit impulse purchases. Before making a purchase, give yourself 24 hours to think about whether you truly need it. How to use your saved money wisely. 1. Automated savings. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to a savings or investment account every month. 2. Investing. Consider investing in mutual funds, stocks, or other options that match your risk profile. 3. Paying off debt. Use the money saved from unnecessary expenses to pay off credit card debt or loans with high interest rates. Example, let's say you manage to save $100 per month by cutting down on small, unnecessary expenses. Annual savings, 100,000 12 months, it will turn to 100. If you invest 100 annually at an average 5% return in 20 years, you would have over $40,000. By applying these practical steps, you can turn small daily savings into significant financial security and freedom in the long run. Topic 5. The bigger picture. Why the Latte Factor matters. So far, we've explored how small, daily expenses impact our finances, how to identify them, and practical steps to turn them into financial opportunities. But why does the latte factor truly matter? 1. It's not just about money. It's about control over your life. Becoming aware of where your money goes gives you control. It's not just about saving or investing. It's about becoming a conscious spender. Instead of feeling like your money disappears, you start using it strategically to build the life you want. 2. The latte factor is more than just coffee. The term latte factor may have started with coffee, but it applies to any small habit that silently drains your money. Unused subscriptions, impulse purchases, or even expensive commuting choices. Once you recognize these hidden expenses and shift them into smart financial choices, you start building wealth without even realizing it. 3. Small changes equal big results. You don't need to drastically change your lifestyle. You just need to start with one small step. If you save $3.5 per day and invest it, you'll see a huge difference over time. If you pay yourself first, you'll build financial security. If you become more mindful of where your money goes, you'll be able to invest in experiences and things that truly matter. Ultimately, it's not just about skipping coffee. It's about building a life where your money works for you instead of you working for it. That was today's video on the Latte Factor by David Bach. We hope it helped you see your finances from a new perspective and understand the power of small changes in your daily habits. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to the Pages and Ideas channel so you never miss another great video packed with the best ideas from powerful books. And of course, let us know in the comments, have you identified your own latte factor? Are there small expenses you want to change? Will you try any of the strategies we discussed today? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until the next video, stay tuned and keep investing in the best ideas.